So I just said to the guy, I said, listen, man, because I appreciate that you don't think I'm funny. That's
now
fine.
that seemed to be the turning point. Don Ohlmeyer didn't think he was funny.
Exactly.
Right now, in your assessment of him in this meeting, do you think he's a funny guy?
Well, it's not his job. His job is picking up the monogram.
But he's one of these guys, he fancies himself creative, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, I suppose. I
Yeah.
mean, he
Well, you know, I worked for Don Ohlmeyer when I was at NBC for years and years and years. And
Yeah.
I know the guy.
Yeah.
And here's a guy who could not create gas after a mean dinner.
That's not true. I witnessed that. No, the thing was, I said, okay, so you think I'm not funny? That's fine, you know, who cares? But I said, why don't we just, leave the show, right? You keep your money, because you don't have to pay money to do something.
Exactly.
And then I'll go try to be funny somewhere else.
Perfect point.
And then he didn't like that idea.
Why not?
I don't know, because it seems to me that you know, there's other networks. There's CBS.
Well,
Yeah. And so my contention was, I thought he would love that idea, because what better for his network than to have an unfunny guy on another network?
Exactly, that's right. He can't have it both ways.
He can have it both ways, apparently. He's a quisling?
Yes! No. But at least there are no quislings in the picture now. When you were here before, I smelled the quislings. The quislings are gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Good for you.
And so the way it stands now is, I can leave the show as long as I don't do anything else in any competing show.
Right. Well, that stinks. That's no good. Now, how long will that last?
God, I don't know, man. It's as long as
Contractually, how long are you bound?
I'm bound to them contract. It's all, you know, stuff that I'm not that familiar with.
But in the meantime, they are continuing to pay you, right?
Yeah, they pay me, and I go to the show and hang out.
Yeah. Now, what is that like, being around your old friends on the show? Do you like having you there now or not?
Well, everybody's around, you know, everybody's uncomfortable.
Sure.
And, they'd be glad to see me go, and I'd be glad to see me go. And just this Don Ohlmeyer character.
Yeah.
You know? It's, I don't know. I don't know how this...
You know what you should do, though? You should come here to CBS and get a show right here. You should come to CBS and make Pretty Boy, make Mr. Cufflinks, make Don Ohlmeyer. Find out, Norm, how your family and friends are taking this, and we'll do that. We'll pause. We'll return visiting with Norm MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. Kid who invented the talk underwater thing. Well, I guess that one of the good things about this, you had some time off. Have you taken some vacation? Have you gone anywhere, traveled?
Yeah, I went. I wanted to get away from all the showbiz, crazy showbiz.
Yeah.
So I decided I went on vacation, and I don't like to go to hotels because all my years I've been doing nightclub act. I don't like hotels. So I decided I'll go, my buddy tells me, he goes, hey, you should go to one of them bed and breakfasts. You ever hear tell of them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. The idea is you go there, it's a guy's house, and you live in his room, and then he eats some breakfast.
Right. Very simple. Yeah.
It's a thumbnail.
Yeah, that's it, sure.
So I looked one up on the internet there, and I found one. I went to Vancouver Island, Victoria, which is beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my God, it's God's little country. And so I go there, and I look up my place where I'm supposed to go. I have it on a little piece of paper, and I knock on the door, right? And there's no answer. So I knock again, and there's still no answer. So finally I look like in the window there, and there's an old man sleeping on a couch,
Yeah.
So I banging on the door, ringing the doorbell, So finally I hear like, hey, keep your pants on there, from the inside. And he comes to the door, old guy, but I'd say 80, 85 years old Harold Delaney.
Harold Delaney?
Yeah, nice enough gentleman, And so I get in there and I says, well, I better go to sleep. There's no one else there, Like, I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of people in different rooms,
Yeah.
And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I go up and I go to sleep, and I'm ready to go to sleep, and a knock comes on the door, right? Knock on my bedroom door.
Right.
So I figure, old Harold Delaney wants to have sex with me.
Headshot. Headshot.
I'm a young fella. These days, anything goes.
Headshot.
Traveling alone, why not?
Sure. And of course, I didn't come to Victoria to have sex with old Harold Delaney. I came to do some sightseeing.
Of course.
So then I hear him, he goes, well, you ought to play some Scrabble.
Oh, Scrabble.
Yeah, so I said, okay, that's good.
Sure.
I'll play some Scrabble. So I go down and he pulls out this old Scrabble game there and we start to play, and I like Scrabble, So I get the first turn, because I picked the lower letter. And so I get the first turn. So I make rabbit. Good word. And then I do it pretty quick. I take like a couple of minutes. And then old Harold Delaney, he takes like a half hour to get his word. And the whole time he's not talking about the old stories. I like hearing old stories, And instead, it was like for a half hour, it's just Harold Delaney going. So then after a half an hour of that, I'm just sitting there. He comes up with his word. It's hat. That's his word, yeah. Hat. So he puts it, and he takes the word hat, and then he puts it like way in the corner on that triple letter score.
Right.
The triple word, the red one
Okay.
that you want to get to.
Yeah.
So you can't just put it there.
Gotta have some relation to rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta move up there, you know, and finally get to there. But instead, he just puts it right there.
Oh, no.
So I go, all right, you know. And so that's fine. I do something, and I quickly, and then again, the same thing, like, you know, and then time goes by, and then every word, and I was kind of the good words. You know, I had sleigh, you know, a sleigh ride, and avocado. There's a 7-letter word. Points. I'm still way behind him. And so finally I decided I'm gonna I gotta say something, you know? So and all his words were like cut and hat. I think it was just like things you see around the room. And I'm playing excellently. I should be in the lead, but instead I'm like 1,000 points behind. And finally, I gotta say something, you know. So he puts boot, you know, on this triple, and it really annoyed me because I was building towards it. And he just puts boot, and so I said, fine, I gotta say something here. And I go, hey, old Harold Delaney there, I don't know, you can't put boot there. And then he goes, you never had tell of a boot? No, I know what a boot is, I'm just saying. He goes, if a fella goes out, he has to wear a boot. So I go, no, I know what I mean avocado. I know a boot. And it just took him forever. And also I noticed a weird thing. There were no blanks. You know, I had the blanks in the game, and it's always good to use any letter, right? I realized there's no blanks in this game, and I figured old Harold Delaney must have gotten figured, what the hell is that? You know, and thrown it away.
How was the breakfast? Did you have the
There
breakfast?
was no breakfast. I got up the next day. I was so hungry from playing Scrabble all night. So I said, hey, Harold, how you doing there? How about some breakfast? And he goes, I've never been much for breakfast. All right. So I go, I guess I'll go down to McDonald's and pick up some breakfast or something. Right? And he goes, can you get me an egg McMuffin?
We've got a movie coming out here, Dirty Work, opening May 15th. So things are looking good for you.
Yeah, that's going to be a good movie.
Good for you. You're landing on your feet, buddy. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Nice to have you
Unless
here.
the movie stinks.
No, the movie will be Norm MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. Very popular star of the Saturday Night Live Weekend Update. We're always happy when he finds time in his schedule to drop by and say hello. Here he is, the always amusing Norm MacDonald. Donald. Norm Donald. I think you're very funny, Norm. I always enjoy your work.
Me too, man. You're the funniest dude in the world.
I'm just mediocre funny.
You got the 1,000 shows.
You're really funny. You'll always have that. I'm just a dork.
What?
I'm just a dork. Just a guy trying to make it work. What have you been doing? What have you been doing? And what's going on in your life? You take us through some of your activities, your life in free time. So, you know, a couple hours of normal time.
I got a lot of free time now, and so what I did was I returned to my first love dance. I returned to my first love stand-up comedy. Yeah, so I go around the country, different smoky nightclubs, and I do my jokes, and it's great. Doing the jokes is fun, but then the rest of the time, did you ever go on the road?
A little bit. I didn't care for it. I didn't have the stamina for it.
Yeah, it's rough, man, because other than doing the stand-up, you just go to a town, you're basically like a drifter or something, you know? You show up, you hang around, and then you sit and you're watching the TV all the time, you know? And I love the TV, but when you watch it all the time, you just watch anything, you know? So I watch ESPN too, they got all the dudes, and they got sports there that they're kind of weird sports. Like they got kickboxing. Remember that sport? That's an odd sport. What they do is they combine the style and grace of boxing with kicking. So it's kind of immature. A guy's boxing, all of a sudden he kicks the guy, you know. Headshot. Just shoot it, you know. Yeah. And then also what you do is you watch the movies there, you know.
Oh yeah, you ever dial up any of the? You can get like first-run features on.
Yeah. I got I ordered Pulp Fiction. You know that movie?
Oh, sure.
It's a gritty urban, satire, you know. It said that on the little thing. I wouldn't have known. And so I said, yeah, I got Pulp Fiction. I heard great things about that. So I ordered it, right? And they send me a different movie, a movie called by the name of Pump Friction.
I've never heard of it.
You never heard of that movie?
Headshot.
Well, it's different than Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction is a gritty urban satire. Pump Friction is a bunch of dudes and ladies having dirty sex.
Whoa!
And, you know...
So there's a mix-up, obviously.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad movie, you know? It was... Actually, with those dirty movies, I find, like, they're good for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm really interested.
Right.
And then there's one point that all of a sudden I'm bored. You know, I just lose interest completely, and I feel deeply ashamed, you know?
The human mechanism working there. I don't know what that is.
Headshot.
Norm, how's your family been with your recent situation with Saturday Night Live. You don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
They were probably very proud when you had the job, and
Right.
now you don't have that. I mean, they've probably been a bit supportive, I would think.
Oh yeah, they're supportive. My mom came to visit me, here in New York City, and she wanted to go to a Broadway play. That's her idea in New York. Broadway, they got the Broadway plays.
She comes down from
Headshot.
Yeah, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, and she doesn't know, she's not a big city person like you and me. So she's like, oh, we gotta go see a Broadway play. So, but I didn't want to, because the last time she came and visited, I took her to this Broadway play, and I'd never been to a Broadway play, So I took her to this one. They had this one, How to Succeed in Business, even if you don't really care to.
Right.
And I take her to that.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. She wasn't there. They had some other lady. So,
Headshot.
So we get in there, and I never been to a play. Oh my God, it's horrible. You go in, and
Headshot.
you gotta sit. They have little chairs. You're all crunched up. Costs like $90 or something like that.
Headshot.
And then you sit
Headshot.
there, you watch it, and these dudes come in. They're all
Headshot.
doing stuff, and. The thing is, you kind of gotta use your imagination a lot, because they'll go, it's an office, right? Meanwhile, it's just a chair and a desk, And then they have maybe a window with a fake moon behind it.
Yeah.
So you go, I guess it's nighttime there, And hell, And then everybody's singing every time, and singing and dancing around, and it was about business, about the business world. And so at one point there, coffee comes, he's bringing in the coffee, and so then they get excited because the coffee comes, and so they were singing, oh, here's the coffee, we want to drink the coffee, and really excited about that. And my mom, she talks. She's used to just watching the TV,
Sure.
And so she doesn't know that you're not supposed to talk out loud. And so she's the whole time, she's like, oh, good God, that's just like me. I have to have my coffee in the morning. I'm like, all right, it's okay. And then I think the coffee machine